Hi, today we are going to do a quick landscape with acrylic inks and then doing a little bit of acrylic on top of it. I'm going to use marine blue for the sky and a little bit of white maybe. This is all inks, a little bit of yellow ochre and a little bit of antelope brown, but you can use any brownish color that you've got on hand for your color on the ground. It doesn't have to be this antelope brown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on watercolor paper. It's 300 grams, cold pressed. I'm going to put a little bit of water on top of the paper. I'm going to drip in some of my blues. Maybe a little bit of my white. And I'm just going to push it a little bit so that it can blend into one another. Not too much. I'm just going to let this quickly dry, and then I'm going to let it dry a little bit more than now because it's very wet now, and then I'm going to do my foreground. It's still wet a little bit in some places, but I'm going to the foreground now. I'm just going to wet the paper again. You wet the paper to distribute the paint, otherwise it doesn't blend into one another that nicely. So I'm just going to quickly, I don't mind if I bleed a little bit into the background. You can see it's a nice earthy color. I thought would have put in the yellow ochre, but now I decided against it. I'm just gonna go with this antelope brown now. I'm just going to let it quickly dry off a little bit, and then I'm going to put my normal acrylics on top of it. You can even go further with your acrylic inks, doesn't matter, but I want to show you a little bit of the acrylic self also. I'm going to paint a little church there on top of the hill with a few trees and maybe some flowers in the foreground. So I'm going to start with a little bit of my blue and my crimson to make a purple. The light is coming from the left hand side, so I've got a cast shadow underneath the roof there, and I'm gonna have a small building just next to the church there. In the side that gets the sunlight, I'm going to put a little bit of my yellow with my white. I'm gonna take a little bit of my sap green with my blue, and I'm just gonna dab my brush there to make a little bit of trees there at the background. It's at the back of the church maybe. I'm going to highlight them with my lemon yellow on the side where the light is coming from, the left hand side. Got a little bit of crimson. I'm just going to put it there, here and there, maybe in the shadow part of the tree. You don't need to do that. Then I'm going to take my small round brush. For this I use the flat brush number 4. I'm going to put in my stems, or my tree trunk, sorry. I'm going to highlight them a little bit with white on the side where the light is coming from. I'm going to put in my door with black or Payns Grey, whatever you've got on hand. Make a little cross on top of the church there in the distance. I think I'm going to maybe do red flowers in front or yellow, I'm not sure yet. Sorry, that's the generator starting up. We have a power failure at the moment. So I hope that the noise won't be too disturbing for you. I'm going to take my red and I'm just going to make 5 or 4 petal flowers here in front. I'm not worrying too much. Just going to put in a little bit of orange here and there. I want to put a little bit of I think I'm going to make the roof red. I'm taking a little bit of my Payns Grey and I'm just going to put a little bit of lines here and there. I'm not just underneath the house maybe, and so on. I don't want to have too much black lines. I'm just putting a highlight the inside of the door. I'm going to take a little bit of my cadmium yellow deep. I'm just going to put in the hearts of the flower, as I call them. While I've got this color on my brush, I think I'm gonna replace the red with a little bit of orange there in the trees. I like that more. I'm gonna put in some stems if I can find my brush. Take a little bit of Payns Grey and my green, and I'm just putting in random stems for the flowers. Maybe a little bit of leaves, a little bit of greenery here and there. Not too much. Oh, there I smeared a little bit of red, but it doesn't matter. I'll fix that now. A little bit of highlights maybe on the leaves with my lemon yellow. And I think I'm finished. I can maybe just put around the little hearts of the flowers a little bit of my Payns Grey that's left here. I just want to put a little bit of the red, cadmium red, just thicker on the church there, because I like thick and juicy paints. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed my little church on the hill. Very quick, very easy, very satisfying. You can, if you like, just take off the tape. You can see it gives it a nice clean up there. And there you go. I hope you will try it and put it in the comments for me to see. If you liked it, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.